Well, that's an absolutely wonderful question. What are the budget priorities, and what should they be? For the first time in history of Provo, the council laid out what they called the budget intent statement. So not only did they approve of the mayor's budget this year, but they also put out a very transparent look at where the council thinks the priorities need to be. If you look at some of those budget intent statements, they want to do something better with our golf course. They want to do something better with our downtown. They want to do something different with our energy plans. They wanted to make sure that we had a contingency proposal for the iProvo situation that we find ourselves in, and several other intent statements. That is a wonderful glimpse at how the council feels that the city should go forward. The mayor is going to have perhaps a little bit different agenda, but the idea is that the council to some extent controls the purse strings, and the mayor has to be able to provide his ideas for his budget and sell that concept to the council. At this point, I think economic development is extremely important. One of the first priorities that I would do is get an economic development head back in our employ. I would look at replacing our city engineer absolutely immediately. Those priorities have to be there because we as a city cannot stumble in that regard. We have to develop our economic base, and we have to continue to make that kind of a development. Beyond that, I think that some of the lower priorities need to be at this very point the actual building of a rec center, or the actual building of some of the amenities that would only come after we get economic growth handled. It's not that we don't want to do the studies and find out exactly what we need to do, but we've got to make sure that we can afford the things that we prioritize. So once again, economic development is first and foremost on our plate at Provo when it comes to the budget.